Okay.
What's going on, all you tremendous trombones?
Nice. Clean.
My name's Mason.
And my name is Grayson.
And welcome to the Weekly Podcast, where we discuss 3 relevant topics that we hope tickle your mind brains.
Hello and welcome. How are you, Mason?
I'm glad to be back, buddy.
Yeah, me too.
You don't sound it.
No, I am. I'm good. I'm just in a much... man, last week was just like...
I can't wait to just keep moving away from last week.
Yeah, last week was really crazy. We spoke on the last episode, but I had the Rona, and
The
man,
Ronas.
it was so quiet. Like, we're already used to a certain amount of quarantine, but this was just like Quarantine Ultra, the sequel.
My week was wildly the opposite.
Having to quarantine away from me.
Yeah.
And that sucked.
Because I missed you.
Oh. Sweet. But it blew. Speaking of which... Oh. What?
Did you miss me?
I didn't miss this thing that you're doing right now.
Just say it and we can move on.
I missed you. Obviously, I missed you. But that goes without saying. Needy. We're going to get into our first segment.
The Blown Scale. Everything is fair on the Blown Scale, where we rate if something is overblown, underblown, or properly blown.
Boing.
So my first one...
Oh, you're starting? I think we should rock, paper, scissors from now on who starts. I'm godly. Number 1, decaf coffee.
I think it's... Well, for me, it's definitely underblown. Because I can't drink normal coffee because I freak out. My heart fucking races and I want to jump through my own skin.
Oh, I know. The word boing.
You overblow that word.
Boing.
Movie theaters.
Properly blown?
What?
What are they underrated?
After this pandemic?
Well, maybe after the pandemic, but that's specific. So we're specific to right now?
Well,
yeah,
isn't
for
everything
sure.
specific to right now? Are we talking about the 1950s?
Well, no, but I mean movie theaters as what they are, not
Everyone
movie
misses
theaters
the
in the
fuck out of
time
movie
frame that we're living through.
Exactly. Right now, they have...
Okay,
they've
movie
been
theaters
ripped
right
away
now,
from us.
sure.
Ripped away from us.
Yeah. Movie theaters right now will be... I think they're properly
It's
blown.
not regular life. You can't say that. It's right now. Of
Yeah, but
course
you didn't
everything's
say
right
movie theaters right now. You just said movie theaters. Movie theaters.
now. What else would it be?
A movie
Last
theater.
year? In
Just
the future?
the concept of the movie theater.
Now.
The concept of the movie theater is different than the actual current situation of said movie theater. We don't even have movie theaters right now.
Exactly. That's why they're underblown.
Well, then if that's the case, movie theaters right now, in the current state that we are living in, they are definitely underblown. And I can't wait to go back.
God, I can't wait.
Next up is Hayley Williams, the lead singer of Paramore.
Underblown?
Yes,
I think.
correct.
First of all, she's a smoke show babe.
Mondo. Babity babe.
And secondly, her voice is really good.
Her voice specifically, I think, is also
I'm not
underblown.
a huge Paramore fan, although we did just listen to some Paramore right before we started this episode, which is why he put this in there.
I think
I didn't appreciate them so much in college. I was more of like a singer-songwriter, rock and roll kind of guy.
don't say I'm a singer-songwriter kind of guy.
Jack Johnson. I listened to the fuck out of stuff like that, man.
Okay.
Don't tell me what I was and what I can be.
I just don't like when people say the phrase, yeah, I'm really into like singer-songwriter kind of stuff. Just be like, I'm into like acoustic rock or something, like.
It's singer-songwriter. That is a genre.
Yes,
like acoustic, a guy with a guitar
acoustic.
And like some
I like that.
Moving on. Birthdays.
Overblown. Incredibly and disgustingly overblown. And
There's some that aren't.
Yeah.
Big ones. Milestones. 20, 21, 25. 30, 40, 50, all the big ones past that, you know?
Yeah.
When you get medicated, like 65, that's a big one.
Yeah.
You get the discount at movie theaters at 65.
Wow, big celebration there. Next up, Kinks.
Like sexual kinks? Or like the Kinks of the band?
No, sexual kinks.
Kind of like the Kinks. I think they're wildly underblown because people don't like to talk about them because they are kinks.
I feel like people think it's like taboo, and it just shouldn't be.
Taboo.
That's that. Now that.
Weird kink.
But you know what? It's okay. That should be okay. If somebody's
No, that's the one that should not be okay.
if somebody's in a scat play, who
unhealthy.
am I to say
That's unhealthy.
what? It's
You
not
can get
unhealthy.
diseases from that.
Depends on the level of scat play. If they're eating it, then that's no good. But if they're like doing some other stuff with it, who am I to judge? Who am I to judge?
I feel just fine judging those people.
If two people find
Scat and furries, those are the ones.
what's wrong with furries? No,
it's weird.
we don't judge here on Grayson and Mason. Okay? No, it's fine.
Furries are weird.
It's okay. If that gets you off and you guys find happiness in a deep doo-doo love, then cool. Good for you.
We got to take a firm stance on something, Grayson. I draw the line at scat play and furries, man.
That's where I'm doing it. I'm saying kinks need to be normalized, and if that's what you like, that's what you like.
Friends, the show.
Maybe the most overblown thing that we have ever talked about on this segment. Friends is the number one most overblown thing that's ever existed. Friends isn't as quality and is not as good when it comes to the comedy, the writing, and the overall arc of the show than pretty much any other famous sitcom from that time period.
It's like the biggest one, though.
Exactly, because people are stupid.
I think it deserves all the praise it gets because it drew that much attention.
And that's fine. I just think that it's overblown.
I think it's properly blown.
I think it's definitely overblown. I think people go way too hard for Friends. And last on my list is A Bachelor Party in Vegas.
I don't think it can be overblown because it's literally like the pinnacle of what everyone wants to do.
But that's why it would maybe be overblown.
Because
it's so
you've done
cliche.
it, then it can't be.
It's so cliche, though. Like, oh, your bachelor party's going to be in Vegas?
No, but there's not that many people that actually do it. I've been to a lot of bachelor parties now.
What's the statistics on that?
The what?
What's the titty-tistics? What is the percentage of people there? Do we know that?
I want you to say that
Do
word.
we have that on hand?
Can you say that word for me?
It's already been said, and we've already moved the fuck past the joke.
Statistics.
See, but now I can't actually get the thing out because what I'm saying is a great point that we should look that up with you saying, oh, not that many people do it, but you're going to hold on to the titty-tistics thing that I said, which now doesn't allow me to fucking prove that you're wrong.
No, but
So
like
I'm
I've never been to Vegas. I've just now been invited to one.
Right.
And
That's really why I brought it up. Our friend Alex is getting married this year.
I've been to a fair amount of bachelor parties, and this is the first time anyone's had the balls to do it.
You know?
Maybe us East Coasters have built it up.
I think we might have.
Maybe.
It's like the other side of the fucking world. We're like, whoa.
I've never been to Vegas
I've never been either.
regardless, so
I can't wait.
I'm jumping for joy. My last one, Cologne. The city in Germany, not...
Definitely underblown, man.
Cologne, the spring.
It's always a party there. I think Cologne is actually underblown. I would put on Cologne before work. I would put on Cologne going out with a night with friends.
Yeah.
You put Cologne out if you're going on a date.
There are some people that overabuse.
But you can't exactly. You can't overabuse the Cologne.
But
too much.
I think smell is such a huge part of attraction that I think it's underblown.
Also, you have to have good taste in cologne. I feel like a lot of dudes have terrible taste in cologne, and they just like chalk on like fucking Polo Blue or whatever the fuck it is, and there's way too much of it, and you're just like, dude, like that's not like a quality scent, man. Like, step your dick game up, man. Like, come on. Like, all right, I think that's good for the blown scale. Swing.
Moving on to a little
Google Docs. MD. Welcome to your weekly checkup, where we diagnose the most commonly searched autofill phrases on Google in an attempt to help the wonderful people of the internet.
Why did I?
Why did I die to do today?
What did you do to die today in minute to two? Thing distinctly hard to say, yet harder still To-do. Why did I get married?
Man, that is.
It seemed like the right thing to do in the moment. I'm sure.
Excellent
And
question.
you were with her or him for such a long while before you decided to take the deep dive, but that's a valid question sometimes. Because over
I feel like it's not
50% of people end up getting divorced.
That's facts. I feel like it's not a question you ask until you are deep in it. It's too late.
It's too late.
That question is only asked when it is definitely too late.
Uh-huh.
And then you got to really check with yourself and go, am I willing to go through? Do I have the balls to actually step it up and go, I want out of this marriage? Because then the stress of that alone is why that other 50% doesn't.
Getting divorced or just staying in an unhappy marriage?
Absolutely staying in an unhappy marriage. Come on. At the end of the day, you got to choose yourself.
That one time period. Whew.
Oh, oh God, I can't imagine this. That's why so many people I think stay in loveless marriages, because they're just like, that sounds awful to have to deal with all that paperwork.
Why did I bleed after sex?
If that is a kink,
no,
that's okay.
No.
And that should be okay.
No, it's not.
We've got to normalize these kinks, man. You got to call some.
Make sure that it's consensual.
Check it out. Check it out ASAP.
Woo! Why did I dream about my ex?
Next.
That's it.
What's up with all the?
Who's Alva?
Yeah. I typed in the name Alva, because there's definitely people named Alva. What's up with all the Twisted Tea meme? There was a guy who was in a 7-Eleven, some kind of place like that, and there was a black guy who was checking out, and this white dude goes up and he starts like talking all this fucking shit to him, and he starts saying all these fucking racial slurs and shit, and he picks up a Twisted Tea that he was buying, and the black guy decks the fuck out of him. Absolutely deserved and absolutely hilarious. I don't condone violence, but boy, that dude had it fucking coming.
I do.
And definitely, he twisted that man's fucking tea right up. Jesus, man.
So many scenarios you can put like a phrase on the tea thing and like
just
a
blap.
thing
Yeah.
on the
Oh
guy's
yeah.
face.
It was born to be a meme. What's up with all the car warranty calls? I get
What the
that.
fuck?
What is up with that?
You know what? I'm with the people of the internet. I generally don't agree with a lot of the things going on here.
Yeah.
That is the most relevant thing I can think of that bothers me.
I haven't had a car since I moved to the city like 8 years ago. I have not. I sold my car when I moved to the city.
So
haven't had one
it's
since.
people just trying to scam you to get your goddamn like Social Security.
Finally, what's up with all the Bernie pictures? What do you mean, what's up with all the Bernie pictures? What are you,
If you
living
don't
under a rock?
know, Google it.
Come on. The Bernie pictures are amazing. Him cold as shit. Inauguration.
So many funny pictures, man. It's just funny.
It's just funny, man. We love
enjoy
Bernie.
it. All right.
All right.
I think we checked that out.
Shaw. Schwein.
All right, so we're going to take a twist to a little more serious note now. Yeah. We don't name serious segments like this, so we're just going to jump into it. We just wish we didn't have to do it.
But we do. And we've been having to do stuff like this a lot more recently, and we really fucking hate it. Obviously need to talk about
the second mass shooting in
less than a week.
Joe Baby is on the case, and he's really looking to make a difference, and that is the only silver lining to this.
The first step to us making this better and getting this under control is having somebody like Joe Biden as the president of the United States, because this it wouldn't even have been on a slight priority list for Donald Trump. When it was Obama's administration, Sandy Hook happened, he put Biden in charge of trying to pass legislation for gun control, which obviously was met with a ton of, difficulty.
NRA bullshit.
And NRA bullshit. Congress, the right, it was impossible for Biden to get anything done in lots of attempts. So they basically just passed some bullshit stuff so that people were like at least happy or had some sort of closure to the fact that they're
placated a minute.
But it's not like it did anything, obviously. We are here and this is happening, and it is happening so frequently that it seems in his most recent statement that the tide has turned for his priorities, and this is the number one thing that he wants to pass. Here's the bigger issue. In 2018, Boulder, Colorado actually did pass a ban on AR guns. And I believe, from what I read, the NRA sued the city, and 10 days ago, shooting. 10 days ago, the ban was actually lifted, and a judge struck it down and lifted it. And 6 days ago, the shooter who killed these people in the grocery store senselessly was able to purchase a gun. And the NRA bragged about it. The NRA were real proud that they were able to get those guns back to the people. We want to take a second to say the names of the people that have been lost. We did this last week for the murders in Atlanta. We think it's always very important to reflect and stand in solidarity with the families. Denny Stong, Nevin Stanisic, Ricky Olds, Trelana Bartkowiak, Suzanne Fountain, Terry Leiker, Officer Eric Talley, Kevin Mahoney, Lynn Murray, and Jody Waters. Well, regardless, we hope you've enjoyed what you've listened to today. We really have fallen in love with doing this podcast every week, and it means so much that you're all tuning in and downloading the episodes. We welcome any and all feedback so we can improve this product for you guys week to week. If you have a second, please visit our website, graysonmason.com, to subscribe for all the latest content, and follow us on all social media platforms at Grayson Mason. And don't forget, there have been 103 mass shootings in this country in 2021. And it is March. Bye now.